massively wet day outside. Seems to have been raining constantly for the last 24 hours, and not surprisingly, puddles everywhere. And that brings us to water and mighty river power. National Party had its conference this weekend up in Auckland, and of course that was an opportunity for the Prime Minister to make further announcements about the share offer for mighty river power. It surprises me again that the government has hung on to the idea of initial distribution of shares to the public and now a potential bonus share if you hold them for 3 years. But there still is no control over these shares being sold to foreign interests. I can't imagine why the government in New Zealand cannot adopt a scheme similar to that the Chinese use for selling down private sector components in their SOEs. A multiple share class where one class of shares can only be owned by Chinese citizens. It seems so simple, yet government doesn't seem to be able to embrace anything that comes from North Asia or other emerging countries that has a capital market that seems to be driven by advice from North America. And one wonders why, when we think that the whole of New Zealand is about the size of many provincial capitals in other parts of the world. It is time that we took a close look at our state assets, thinking about the privatisation of those to lift performance for everybody, yet retaining the holding of those interests in New Zealand. I guess the other thing that's really good news was the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic won the netball, beating the Melbourne Vixens in the Australasian or Trans-Tasman competition. Do such sporting events have a lasting impact in the region? Well, probably not. But nevertheless, Waikato is starting to develop as a centre of excellence in the sporting area, with the rowing now the home of cycling, the Magic, the Chiefs. Are there opportunities to bring those together into a closer geographical proximity and to leverage off that so we get excellence in sports medicine, excellence in the paramedical services like physiotherapy, chiropractic and sports training, and bring those things together so that tertiary institutions, high schools start to develop an interest in this, supporting this close clustering of world-class sporting athletes. It seems to me that once again we need strong guidance from our regional council and our district councils, city councils in the region to make bids to ensure that this happens. And that way we'll get the best for all the people in the Waikato, and of course that will spread out from the heartland to other parts of New Zealand as well.